Hey guys, I'm just coming on here to do a quick update. It'll be about 2 to 3 hours before I'm back on here doing another one. So I just wanted to kind of give you a heads up. This is the Orion flight path. Flight path. I cannot talk, guys. I do apologize. Been a long day today. Tomorrow's going to be probably even longer. So looking at 942 millibar here. Looks like that's the southeast corner of the eye wall for Laura, but coming up, moving in the northwest direction, you see one here, and this one's reading 938 millibar. Hercules is currently en route to Laura, so I just want to see where he's at. Alright, so he's just coming over the southeast portion of Louisiana, it looks like, heading into Laura. Gonna go ahead and refresh this to see if they've updated. Okay, so 9 p.m. they still say 150 mile per hour winds. I'm gonna wait for Hercules because there's a reason they sent him when he was supposed to be parked for the night. This is the current IR loop. We're gonna go ahead and refresh it just in case. It might take a minute here. Alright, this is radar for Laura. Let's refresh that because as you can see, the bands are coming on shore now. So you're probably starting to get the gust of the tropical storm force winds. Not sustained, but gusts. So every now and then you're going to get a gust. And it looks like Laura's just going to keep on chugging right now towards the northwest, which that's going to bring her right up in here around Cameron, the Sabine National Wildlife Refuge. And once she makes landfall, then she'll be coming up this way, according to all the models currently still, up in the Sabine Pass area and Lake Charles. Someone asked me about Lake Charles. That's going to be on the northeast and the eastern side of the storm. That's the nasty side. So how far is the damage going to go? There's no telling. Right here along the coast, it's going to be devastating, especially if she does reach that category 5 mark. Okay, that's not going to be good. 20-foot storm surge. Pretty much anything standing out here is probably going to be washed out. We saw what Michael did to the Panhandle. Alright, these are the wind probabilities. So 90% to 100% chance of feeling at least tropical storm force winds from Galveston, Texas, all the way to New Orleans. That is a 90 to 100% chance you will feel those winds. And we're going to go over here to the water vapor loop. So that was a nice looking eye, even with this right here. So a lot of positive comments. A lot of you guys, you have friends that live out that way or family that lives out that way. Just know they are in my thoughts and prayers right now with this. So let me show you. Hopefully the NHC's updated their track. Warning cone. It's just not my night, guys. Sorry. Alright, still making landfall as a major hurricane. You know, a major hurricane is classified from a category 3 and higher. And a tidbit of a fact. So I just wanted to verify it before I even said it in the last video, so I didn't even mention it. Hurricane Laura has now achieved what they call rapid intensification. So basically, a storm has to go from tropical storm status and into a major hurricane status within a 36-hour period. Laura did that within less than 24 hours. So she is a rapid intensification of a hurricane. And that was verified by the NHC a little earlier on today. Let's see, Hercules. I want to show you something interesting with the spaghetti models. You know, grouping's pretty good. They all want to go different ways. But they're all now, especially the major ones, coming in right here. HWRF, NavGem, CMC. You know, they're all starting to agree on a Cameron and Sabine National Wildlife Refuge. So if anybody hasn't seen the next video I'll show you an actual satellite view of the Cameron area and what's right there on the coast. And the reason I want to show you is when they start showing the pictures after this makes landfall, you know, God forbid it had to happen like this, but this way you'll know what was there versus what used to be there. And when I want to pull up right now, guys, I just want to kind of pull up the model for the WRF. I mean, pretty intense. It stayed, you know, I showed a earlier video where it was showing this intensification. And hopefully I can get it to... I mean, it just shows that it even gets more intense before it even makes landfall, guys. So I'm in agreement with that one. Come back here before I cut this video. I mean, not much I can tell you. I mean, you guys are going to be starting to get the rain bands. New Orleans, you're probably feeling like gusts, not tropical storm force yet. So Orion's almost finished with his flight path. So you guys are getting these rain bands here that are breaking off. That's not real heavy. Your heavier rain is right here. Going to be on the northeast quadrant and eastern side as this storm, as the hurricane comes ashore. Galveston, don't be fooled by this radar. Do not be fooled by this radar. This is just for your moisture. Here we go. Now, this is the full scope of your hurricane. So Galveston, you're right here. So you're getting the western edge of this storm right now with the clouds, maybe a little breezy right now. No telling, I haven't been able to look at any of the current readings. But guys, just, you know, if you did not evacuate, I'm going to be praying for you. But I hope everybody evacuated from this area here. This is not going to be pretty. We're not going to see any good pictures. My gut feels kind of twisted like it did last year with Dorian, and also a couple years back when Harvey hit the Galveston, Houston area. And, you know, just knowing what these winds entail, knowing that this will soon be here, is gut-wrenching. It's going to be a lot of devastation. You know, just be strong, guys. You will get through it. You can always replace your personal belongings. And again, I made a promise I'm not going to leave tonight. I am going to take about a 2.5 hour break just so I can catch myself a little bit of sleep. And then I'll be right back, guys. So I'll probably see you guys around 1/4 to midnight Eastern Standard Time, which is about 1/4 to 11, and then we'll see where Laura is. In the meantime, watch your local news stations, your meteorologists there, listen to what they're saying. They're going to have a better idea because they have direct access to every instrumentation, to ground radar. You know, they can pick up the winds. They will let you know what's going on. I don't have that information. I'm just here to show you the position and what I think. Again, it's my personal opinion. But the guys in Livingston, Texas, I had a question, and I believe it was you, Michael. I do apologize. But you guys are definitely going to be feeling some tropical storm force winds closer to around 10:45, 11 o'clock tonight. So that's Central Time. So I will be back, like I said, in about 2.5 hours. Everybody be safe, and for everyone who's not in these areas, pray for those who are.